In this video, we are going to report for each player and date how many games played so far by the player. Hello, this is Jagan from Go With Data. I am posting this video to share my knowledge in SQL with you. If this assists you in your interview preparation anyways, I will be happy. Welcome to the 33rd video of our Advanced SQL 50 interview question series. We have different topics to cover and we are now continuing with the Advanced Select and Joins related question. This video will be tagged in Advanced SQL 50 questions playlist and the code we discuss in this video will be uploaded to the GitHub. The link for the GitHub page will be in the video description part. So let's see the data set and we can talk about the question more in detail. So we are given a table called activity. So this got a player ID, what device, the gaming console the player used, and which date it happened and how many games the user played on that day. So basically the player ID and the event date is going to be the unique identifier. On a particular day and a particular player, how many games they played. So that's what it's going to be. So there won't be any duplicates at the player ID and the event date level. Now if you see the data, the user 1 used the device 2 on August 1st, played 5 games. After that, user 1 on August 1st won't appear, right? The combination is going to be unique. The same user on the next day, August 2nd, played 6 games using the same device. But the next, on August 25th, the user used the device ID 3 and played only 1 game. Same way like this, user 3, first on July 2nd, no games, he just logged in and haven't played any game. And then July 3rd, he played 5 games. So this is what the given data is. So we are asked to write a solution to report for each player and date how many games they played so far by the player. That is the total number of games played by the player until that particular date. We have to show some example. Like here, if you see this, the player ID 1, they use a device 2 on August 1st. That is 5 games. Same way, user 3 on August 2nd played 0 games. You go to the next one, right? On August 2nd, the same user 1 played 6 games, right? So if we 6 games, that means on the first day it's going to be 5, and the next day it's going to be 5 plus 6 is going to be 11. Same way for this user, the initial one is 0, and the next one is going to be 0 plus 5, which is 5. And for this user, after July 2nd, it's going 25th, 1 game. So it becomes 12. So on July 1st is 5, July 2nd is 11, and July 25th is going to be 12. So that's how the number of games on that particular day. So from the starting till that day. Same way for user 3, the first game is a 0 and then 5. So the output is going to be 0 plus 5, which is what is here. We can just, so because it's here, second one, only 2 rows, right? So it's here. I don't want to confuse it. You simply say 5. Okay. So this is how the flow is. We have to convert this to a SQL. So the expected output is going to be 5, 11, 12 for user 1 and 0 and 5 for user 2. So the expected output is going to be, we create the table first. So this is what the expected output is. 5, 11, 12 for user 1, 0 and 5 for user 2. Let's comment this out and start our coding process. So first thing is, we are going to discuss 2 different approaches as we always do. First one is the self join, second one is going to be Windows function. When you go with the self join, we have to find, if I have the date, how many games they played till that day. If I have 50 or 60 days they played, if I am a 61st day, the 61st day's effort is to add all the games played from day 1 till that day. Right? So that is what the exercise is. Let's start with self join, select from activity, say A1 here. Okay, we are going to join the same table, activity A2. How will you join with it? The player ID, A2 dot player ID equal to A1 dot player ID. Okay? And I am going to say for player table 1, right? Table 1, you keep this as a reference. And then table 2, you switch between the records. So if A1 is going to be 8.1 and A2 is also going to be same, right? Then it's good. But next time when A1 is 1, go this way, and A2 is going to be 2. So the range of days we are going to cover is 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 is going to be 5 and 6, which is going to be 11. Same way, you keep one date reference and then you continue with the 3. So 3 is going to be all this. So it's going to be 5, 6 and 1 is going to be 12. Right? Right. Oh, okay. So we have to bring in here, right? So if I have 25, that means it has to bring, sorry, so this has to go here and this has to go 25. A1 is this, what I did. Okay, so A1 is this, A1 is 2. So 2 means you get all this 2, 1 and 2. And A1 is going to be 25. Then A2 is going to be 1, 2 and 25 from first day till that day. So you add it and you bring it here. So this one is 5, then 11, then 12. The same thing happens for 3. I get 2 and find all the dates starting from the first date till 8/2. So we got only one date here and the value is 0. So the output is 0. The second is 8/3. For 8/3, we are going to have two dates, 8/2 and 8/3. And the value is going to be 0 and 5. So the output is going to be 5. Right? So this is what the SQL is going to do. And the A2 dot event date is less than or equal to A1 dot event date. Now I am going to select A1 dot player ID and then I'm going to get both the dates. A1 dot event date, A2 dot event date. I'm going to do a order by so that I can see the for pattern. Order by 1, 2 and 3. If we run it, you see A1 is going to be 8.1, then A2 is going to be 8.1 because less than or equal to. Now A1 equal to 8.2, then for A2 we get 8.1 and 8.2. And A1 is 25, we got 8.1, 8.2, 8.25. So that's what we see here, right? 8.1, 8.2, 8.25. Okay. So we have this. And if you want to get the amount, then we have to use the games played. So let's see what happens to a1 dot games played and a2 dot games played. So a1 is repeating, right? a2 is get the limit 56561, right? So we are going to consider adding a2. So we are cleaning up this. We don't want this. We don't want this. We want only a2 dot games played. If I run this, oh, order by 1 2. So I get this player 1. It goes like this, but I don't want the player 1. Sorry, I need the player ID and the event date also. So player ID and the event date. A1 dot the event date. Oh, comma. So for 8.1 I cover up 5. For 8.2 I cover up 5 and 6. For 8.1, 8.2 and 8.25. 8.25 I cover up 5, 6 and 1, all 3. So final result I need to aggregate. So sum of games played as the games played so far. And since I use aggregation, I would use group by one command. In Snowflake, you can simply say group by all. Okay? Group by all will take care of it. But now you can explicitly say the column name or you just give the number, whatever is preferred. Now I aggregated it, I am running it. So I got the result 5, 11, 12, 0 and 5. 5, 11, 12 for 8, 1, 8, 2, 8, 25. And then 0 and 5 for 2 and 3. I am getting the expected result. That's great. So interview point of view, this is more than enough. Okay. So I'm taking the A1, doing a self join first. A1 is going to be the reference, which makes sure the date of A2 is less than or equal to A1. With that scenario, we are getting the pattern of adding all the number of games played on a particular day from the starting till that date. So this is a self join. So how will you address this in a Windows function? Let's get this. The main advantage of the Windows function is we don't have to use the activity table twice. You can use only one. So you get the player ID, event date, and the games played, a1.games played. Right. So this is the data we have. So 11133. Now I'm going to create a Windows function, which is sum of games. Sum of games played over for every user you have to get, right, the partition by a1 dot player ID as check. So now if I run this, I will get all the rows with the same aggregation. So it will be like the last one, right? It adds all the 3, 5, 6 and 1. So it's 12. So the output is going to bring me the final sum for all the records, but I want the incremental part of it from the first day till that day. So I can use order by a1 dot event date. We go here, order by. Now if I run it, I get the incremental 5, 11 and 12, right? Previously it was 12 for all the records. Since I use the event date in the order by clause, I get the incremental part of it. Okay. So this is what the expected one. So if somebody asks for another Windows function clarification I can add to this. So there's a row number and rank and dense rank. Let me do the same part. Okay, so I can just say rank and I run it. Order by this. Games played over. Oh, rank, no need for column. So it's a rank. So if you see this, I am doing a rank based on the order by event date, right? And then if I say games played, so I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right? The order based on this. If I say descending order, then the highest comes first. 6, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3. If what happens if I give the same value here? So I can disable this. So I say 6 and 6. Okay. So if I have both the records having 6 and 6. Now if I run this, see the rank is 1 and 1, right? 6 is the top, right? So rank 1 and then it skips to 3. There is no 2. So because 2 records are covered here. So 1 and 2. So it brings up 3. If there all 3s are 6, then 1, 1, 1. The next number will be 4. There won't be any 2 or 3. The same way, if I use a dense rank, and just use rank, same way if I use dense rank, which is the same this, if I run this, the dense rank will make sure it won't skip the rows. So 1 and 1 is okay. After that it starts with the 2. It won't skip any numbers. So that is the difference for dense rank. So the rank and dense rank, right? So that is the scenario. But in our use case, we just need the sum of all the users on a particular day. So we use sum function. So if you want to practice all this code, then every video we have a description part which got the GitHub link. So this will be in the advanced SQL 50 questions playlist. So if you go to the description part, there is a GitHub link which will take you to the code base, which got all the create statement, what is expected. Now we are talking about 33rd video, right, which is going to have this link which got the create statement and what is expected, the first self join, and then how we use the Windows function, right? You can use this for your practice. If you want to join the WhatsApp channel, there's a link here. You can use this and join Growth Data WhatsApp channel. I will be posting the shorts video about what is going to come up next in the YouTube channel, right? So that we will get that information a little bit advanced. If you want to see that, you can join the WhatsApp channel to get that information. Hope you like this video and thanks for watching.